What's up, YouTube? This is Herb Vernacular TV. If you like the content that I'm producing, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Today I want to talk about sport and entertainment in connection with politics because these are the social conversation of our times. It is being reported that UFC President Dana White is taking a stance as to if he is going to allow his fighter to be inoculated by a mandate or not to be inoculated by a mandate. White believes that America is a free country. He believes that the individual have the right to make that decision as it relates to their health. The individual has the autonomy, and he believes that member of his organization, the UFC organization, his fighters, they're gonna make the right decision. They're gonna make the right decision for they and their family. So he believes that he's not gonna press anyone to do anything. Dana White is a hardcore businessman. He believes that his business model has been thriving throughout the pandemic. UFC have been putting up production of shows in Abu Dhabi, in New Zealand, in Florida. White believed that the pandemic has made his business very successful, and he gonna continue to provide his fighter with that autonomy to make those decisions of their own. It would be interesting to see that as OSHA rolled out its guidelines as to how business is going to conduct the testing of individual with more than 100, a business with more than 100 employees. It's going to be interesting to see how business organizations such as UFC and other multinational organizations, how they deal with these things and how they deal with this conversation that is being had in the circumference and outside of the circumference on how you address C-19 and how we do away with the pandemic. What's the right course of action to do away with the pandemic? Is inoculation or no inoculation? Is inoculation or no inoculation? How do we solve the problem when you do? How do you solve the problem when you do get sick with C-19? How do you heal? What path are you going to take? Traditionally or chemically? It is also being reported that Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers, the NFL MVP, that he lied about his inoculation status last year. It's been uncovered that he lied. So he believed that the determiner of storylines is want to determine his story, but he feel like he do have the autonomy of his body, and he gonna address the C-19 that he recently caught in his own way. Traditionally or chemically, he's going to figure out how to address his catching of C-19. It is being also reported that he is consulting Joe Rogan. These just interesting conversation in sport and entertainment and in politics. Then on the other hand, on the side of things in the NBA, we have Kyrie Irving still taking his stance regardless of what you believe his stance is about. If it's about the team, as Stevie A. Smith would like to say, echoing his talking point of white capitalists to bash black people. You know, Stephen A. Smith doing his job. You know, it's about that money. You know, it's about that money. Stevie A. Smith said he who he is because he making money. His goal is to make money for his boss. So it's about that money. Be loud, obnoxious on TV, you know. But these conversations is of our time as to how we address and going forward, how we address C-19, how we do away with the pandemic. The conversation that is being had in the circumference and outside the circumference